Alright guys, what's going on? I've been getting some questions about recent posts about like what Fuzz and how the Roger Mayer Univibe is working, or the Voodoo Vibe I should say. So I've kind of assembled this board right here to pretty much meet all of my wants and needs at this point. It's just kind of covered all the bases, and I'm using a few different pedals in a weird way to kind of make things work for my taste and what I'm looking for. First thing I will talk about is these cables from Amp Turco. These cables, if you get a chance to grab yourself one of these, I don't know if the camera will focus right there, but these cables are super impressive. And I paid for these. This is not a free gimme speech. But they just brought really clean clarity, not a clean like clean tone, but they just cleaned up the signal to me. They made it much stronger and robust. And these are his speaker cables right here. He actually makes speaker cables as well for heads and cabs. So I have one of these for my Cougar heads, and I'm using a white coily cable that he has, and a straight cable. The white coily cable is magnificent too. It's not like that real tight bend where it ends up wrapping around your leg and choking you out like an anaconda. But yeah, these cables from Amp Turco, I mean, as far as getting your signal to the amp under your hands and having it kind of boosted a little bit in a way, just to make it feel stronger, I really can't say enough good things about these. So check them out. That's first regarding cables. But I've been really into some early Jimmy stuff. So I've been using the Dominion Fuzz. This is my own kind of signature fuzz modeled after my 66 fuzz face, and Aaron was nice enough to do a limited run of these. He did 7 of them, and we sold out in 3 hours. So I'm just over the moon, and I'm amazed and overjoyed. And I'll give you the rundown of how I'm hitting the signal chain along with each pedal. So as I talk about the pedal, that's where it lies in the chain, just to kind of keep it simple and explain a little more, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So my Amp Turco cable goes right into this Keeley looper that I'm just using as a jump out, so I'm not having the cable kind of snake through the wah and everything like that. And that's a direct signal right to the fuzz. So I'm seeing the fuzz first. That's my Dominion germanium fuzz, modeled after my 66. And then I come out of that into the Dan Drive. This is a secret engine, secret weapon, kind of like a JD Simo signature pedal that Dan had made a while back, and it's really cool. And I was kind of fiending for a zonk, so it kind of has that But the great thing about it is it has a bias knob, so I can kind of control how much gate it gives. And it also, I can get it to do an Octavia if I really work it the right way. And I can get enough zonk for me. I'm not a zonk specialist. There's guys like B.G. Harding and Richie Peters especially, who is all over those zonk tones. Richie's phenomenal too. Make sure you check him out. But yeah, so going back and forth, this suits my needs as far as a zonk pedal. Other than that, I don't need anything else. So that's really what I got going on as far as zonk stuff with the Dan Drive secret engine or weapon or whatever secret he's got going on right now. And out of that, I go into this transitional Vox Wah. Like I said, I've been really digging early Jimmy, and there's something like that. Like the Catfish Blues stuff. This is a small hole halo inductor with a really, really nice iCar pot. This wah was celebrity owned. This is not my number 51, but really, really great player and legend who I got this wah from. And I'm keeping it non-true bypass, so that's something cool that I've added, and it's actually helped the tone. It's kind of thickened it up a bit in certain spots, you know. And out of that, I go into my secret weapon, my never leave home without it, the Blues Power from King Tone. I've done numerous videos on my channel regarding this pedal. This is my absolute favorite pedal if I have to go play a gig and I don't know what amp I'm playing through, or if I can't play loud enough. I don't use this necessarily as it's intended for. This is not an overdrive. It's a clean fat boost, and I actually use it as an EQ. I found that if I set my amps up super loud and then use the volume knob on the Blues Power almost like a master volume and use the rest of the functions as an EQ, I can really make any amp at any volume kind of sound huge. And I've done this with a Champ, I've done this with a Deluxe Reverb, and if you guys have been here for a while, you've seen me use this pedal like that and talk about it. I mean, that's just... tone would be a little louder, you know, but you can't really get that kind of creaminess from it. You could actually get the volume up a little bit to kind of make it even. That on the edge setting, and then if I need a little more treble, I'll give it, you know. So all I'm really doing is trying to take my amp tone and compress it into a lower decibel sound, just keeping that fullness. And the Blues Power has been the only thing that I found that does it. It doesn't mess with the mids like a Tube Screamer. It's the perfect pedal for what I want and how I'm using it. Totally ass backwards from how it's designed, and yeah, I found great success with it. And then going into the newest acquisition, I was on a vibe search for a long while, and I finally found this Roger Mayer Voodoo Vibe. Again, my buddy Richie Peters and Steve over at Venus Witch Wah-Wahs, they were kind of telling me about this, and it's magic, and it really is. There's so many controls and so many adjustments on here, you can't get enough good tone out of it. You know, Steve had mentioned that the two range positions up there, well, there's actually 6 range positions, but he mentioned that he thinks each set of 3 is a different bulb function. That could be. You get your vibrato from here, you know. That's all like Angel and all that stuff was. Most people think it was the Univibe, but probably not that fast. You know, and even it's still not set on how I want to adjust it. It changes day to day because I keep finding these new little avenues to try. But that's the vibe setting, and then it has this cool tremolo function as well. Now I could mess with the controls and get that a little clearer and a little, like, you know, get it to trail off better, but and that, you know, and this thing will feed back all while keeping the note pretty thick. It's really great. Fade off right there, you know. You know, for my stuff, I could click the wah and get an octave. It's great for that. that, and you know, still trying to dial this in because it can get a little squirrely. Like that, you know, you can even bring the intensity way back. That's what I'm using, just my 59 Strat and a Super Reverb. I hope this maybe helps you guys on your quest. I'm pretty much settled on this for now. I could float an Octavia in and out, but yeah, man, I'm super happy. I'm super grateful to be living, and you know, life's a journey. Life is good, and thank all you guys for sticking with me and still being interested, even though I'm not posting a lot. I just life is important too, you know, and you gotta live life, and I don't know, just have fun, man. I am. So I hope you guys can have fun with your tones, and yeah, use some of this to inspire you. We'll talk soon, and thanks for all the support. Peace.